Heather Walker, and it is Italian week here on Real Women in Philadelphia, and I would love to take my son, baby Bodhi, to Italy. I just feel like the Italians have such a wonderful passion for everything that they do, and that's something that I really want to teach my son. In fact, he's already got a passion for Italian food. His grandma was coming over one day, and I asked him what he wanted to make. He started rattling off all these wonderful ingredients like carrots, chicken, broccoli, and noodles, and it all made wonderful sense. I asked him if he wanted a red sauce or a white sauce, and when he replied white, I knew who to call. Today's recipe uses savory garlic Philadelphia cooking cream, and it's the base for a wonderful sauce in baby Bodhi's first food invention, chicken Fetuccine dal Bambino. Here's how we made it.
Fill a large pot with 4 quarts of water. Add 2 tablespoons of salt and bring the water to a boil. Add 1 pound of fettuccine noodles and parboil on high heat for about 6 minutes. Drain the noodles and set them aside. Next, peel 3 medium carrots and cut them on a bias, creating 1/2-inch slices. Finally, for our food prep, take 1 pound of boneless chicken breast tenders and cut them into bite-sized pieces.
All right, so we're ready to start cooking up our chicken. I've got my large skillet heated up. I'm just gonna spray this with some olive oil cooking spray, and then I'm gonna cook my pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast tenders. I'm gonna season these with just a little bit of black pepper. We don't need salt or any other spices today because our cooking cream is gonna be all the seasoning that we need. Okay, my chicken is done. It's just barely browned and cooked through. I'm just gonna set that on the back burner. Now I'm gonna bring out my pot that I originally used for my pasta, and this is what we're gonna use to start on our sauce. Okay, so the base for our sauce today is gonna be Philadelphia's savory garlic cooking cream. Now, I know anytime I make a dish with this stuff that baby Bodhi is just gonna devour it. He loves the flavor, he loves the texture, he loves it with noodles, he loves it with chicken, all of the things that we're cooking today. So we're just gonna go ahead and empty this whole tub into our pot. Make sure all of that gets in there. And then I'm gonna cut it with just a cup of 2% milk. And that's gonna make our sauce a little bit thinner, it's gonna enhance the flavor, and it's gonna make a little go a long, long way. Okay, my sauce is thinning out. I'm gonna go ahead and add another 1/2 cup of low-fat milk. I wanna make a lot of sauce because I want those noodles to soak it all up, and we still want a nice, rich, creamy sauce. All right, next we're gonna make our sauce nice and cheesy, so I've got some of the Philadelphia 4-cheese Italian blend. Now, we know this stuff is wonderful because it melts. It's got just a touch of filling in it. It makes it nice and creamy, so we added a whole cup of that. I'm gonna stir that around until it melts.
When the cheese is melted, add the carrots, stir, and allow the sauce to simmer on low heat for about 5 minutes. Then add the chicken, broccoli, and peas.
Okay, and last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and add those noodles back in. We're gonna break those up, give everything a good stir, then I'm gonna transfer it into our casserole dish. We're just gonna take our tongs, and I'm going to spoon all of this into our large casserole dish. Lots and lots of food for a nice big family, just like the people in Italy. And then I'm gonna sprinkle the remaining cheese that we have on top of our casserole so that it gets nice and melted and gooey. All right, now I'm gonna cover this. I want the vegetables to get nice and soft in there, and I don't want it to get dried out. So I'm gonna put the top on the casserole dish. Then I'm gonna put this in my preheated oven at 350 degrees for just about 15 or 20 minutes. I don't wanna leave it in there for too long. Again, I don't want it to get dried out. So in the oven it goes. All right, so our chicken Fetuccine dal Bambino is coming out of the oven. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I had to get a shot of it before we broke it all up. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and put a nice big scoop on our plate. And that is it, my friends. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of this. Baby Bodhi insisted on having a plate of this before it went in the oven. Hard carrots, cold peas and all. He devoured it all, just like I thought he would. Now it's my turn. Nothing like eating long noodles on camera, right? Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm Heather Walker, and as always, have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.